I'm looking forward to seeing how the candidates perform today. This role is key for expanding our market share in APSA, and finding the right fit is crucial. They also need to understand workplace health and safety regulation in the region.
That's right. The role requires someone who can drive revenue and build strong long-term relationships. We also need someone familiar with regional complaints, particularly WHS and dispute management. Let's see what Ms. Yawen brings to the table.
Good morning, Mr. Yawan. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning and thank you for the opportunity. I'm excited to be here and discuss how my experience can contribute to your team.
Let's start with your background and how it's prepared for you this role.
I have over 10 years of experience in business development, focused on expanding markets and building strong client relationships. My engineering background help me understand the client needs, so I can offer tailored solutions. Leading sales teams in Southeast Asia, especially in Malaysia and Singapore, has taught me how to handle changing rules, include WHS requirements. This experience has shown me how to balance following the rule with keeping clients happy, while also adapting to different market needs. It has also helped me develop good problem-solving skills and the ability to manage different client expectations.
That's an interesting skill set. How do you maintain long-term relationship with clients?
I use my technical knowledge to understand what clients need and adjust our service to meet those needs. For example, in my last job, I worked with a manufacturing client to create a consistent service that was both affordable and for the WHS rules. This helped build trust and a strong, long-lasting partnership.
Tailored solutions are important. How do you approach negotiations for complex, customized services?
Discussions require flexibility. I work closely with intranet teams to ensure our offer aligns with the client's needs will stay within our limits. For example, in Indonesia, we made several adjustments to our offer to meet the critical requirements, all while ensuring compliance with local WHS regulations. Good communication helps both sides agree and be happy with the deal.
It seems like you have a solid process for handling clients' needs. How do you ensure those relationships stay strong long term?
I regularly check in with the clients, usually through quarterly meeting, to make sure we meet their needs and solve any problems early, including WH issues. I also ask for feedback in this meeting to ensure everything is going well. This helps building trust and clients feel valued and supported. Because of this, we can keep long-term partnerships.
What do you see as the biggest challenge in this role, and how would you address it?
Managing different client expectations across the range can be challenging, but I have dealt with this before. I make sure to keep clear communication with both client and internal teams. I set achievable goals and always try to do better. I also stay update on regular WHS regulations because they can change quickly. If needed, I'm ready to change my approach to stay compliant and meet collector needs. By being flexible and proactive, I have handled these challenges well.
Thank you, Ms. Yawen. One last question before we warm up. Can you share your salary expectations?
Based on my experience and the responsibilities of the role, I would expect an annual salary between 170 to 180,000 Singapore dollars, depending on the full benefits and compensation package. I am flexible and open to discussion.
That's a reasonable range. Do you have any other question for us?
Yes, could you tell me more about the benefits your company offers? I'm particularly interested in healthy insurance, retirement plans, and bonuses.
Certainly, we offer a competitive salary structure, performance bonus, and comprehensive health benefits, including options to extend coverage for family members.
That sounds good. What about annual health checkups or holiday bonuses?
Yes, we provide annual health checkups and distribute holidays bonuses during major holidays. We also organize team building activities to promote a positive work culture.
That's good to hear. It seems like the company really cares about its employees. Thank you for the clear explanation. I'm even more excited about the opportunity now.
You are welcome. Feel free to ask if you have more questions later.
Thank you for your time today. It's been great speaking with your boss.
Thank you, Ms. Yawen. We will be in touch soon about the next steps.
She's a solid candidate with strong technical skills. Her ability to handle complex negotiations and client relationship could be a great asset.
Indeed, she is proactive and well prepared for the challenges ahead. It's going to be a tough decision, but we will choose the best fit for this role.
Good morning, Mr. Jing. Welcome.
Good morning, and thank you for having me. I'm excited about the opportunity.
We are glad to have you here. Let's get started. Could you walk us through your experience in business development, particularly in the APAC region?
In the past 20 years, I focused on business development in service industry across Singapore, Malaysia, and Indonesia. In my most recent role, I had a marketing expansion strategies that grew revenue by 25% over the 3 past years. I built strong client relationship, worked with technical teams, and ensured we adhere to local WHS regulations, which are becoming increasingly important in the industry.
Can you share an example where market research shaped your strategy?
One project I'm particularly proud of was our expansion into the Malaysian market. After conducting market research, we identified the growing demand for specialized energy service. By adjusting our offering to meet both industry needs and the local WHS requirements, we secured service new contacts which grew our market sharing by 50% in the first years.
How do you manage cross-functional teams to ensure alignment?
Collaboration is the key. I always start by setting clear goals and ensuring effective communication. In my last role, I held weekly meetings with both technical and operations team to keep everyone aligned and address issues earlier. I also mentioned my team focus on ownership, WHS complaints, and complex management.
Ownership is crucial. Can you share an example where you mentored a college to help them reach their potential?
I mentored a journey associate who struggled with building client relationship. We worked closely together on communication and negotiation skills. Over time, they grew confident and became one of our top performers, even leading client meetings. I also help them negative dispute resolution, a critical skill in our global business environment.
That's great. This role involves a significant amount of contract negotiation. How comfortable are you leading these negotiations? Could you share a complex deal you've closed?
I'm very comfortable leading negotiations. One example is multi-year service contracts I negotiated with Malaysian government agents. They are concerned about pricing and terms. So I collaborated with legal and financial team to create a flexible pricing model. I ensured that the local WHS standards were integrated into the contracts, and in the end, we secured a long-term relationship with the client.
That's a solid approach from an HR perspective. This role will require balancing business demands with employees' well-being. How do you maintain company culture while driving results?
Company culture is vital. I provide transportation, alignment with the company goals, and open communications. I listen to employees' concerns and foster a space for feedback. By focusing on performance and well-being, we create an environment where employees are motivated without compromising their health and safety. It's all about balance.
Thank you for sharing that. One last question before we wrap up. Given the scope of the role and the challenges in the Asia Pacific region, what salary do you expect?
Based on my experience and the requirements of this role, I would expect a competitive salary in the range of 118 to 218 Singapore dollars per year, depends on overall compensations and benefits package.
That's quite reasonable, Mr. Jin. We will take that into consideration.
Thank you. Could you elaborate on how company supports work-life balance?
It's great to hear that you value work life balance. We offer flexible hours and remote work options to help your employees manage their professional and personal lives.
That's wonderful. How do you ensure employees aren't expected to work long hours or stay on call outside of their scheduled hours?
We have clear obligations to avoid excessive overtime. We encourage our teams to take regular breaks and use the annual level. It's about following employee well-being while still meeting business needs.
It sounds like a very supportive environment. I really appreciate the company's focus on both work efficiency and employee well-being.
Thank you. We believe that a balanced lifestyle not only benefits our employees, but also enhances overall performance.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you today.
Thank you, Mr. Jin. We will inform you of our decision soon.
He has strong experience, especially in the PSA region. His approach for market research and leadership seems like a good fit for the role. I also like his focus on WHS.
Yes, he has a solid background, and his client relationship management is impressive.
Both candidates are strong, correlates with their strengths. Mr. Jinxing has extensive experience in the APAC region, especially with market research, relationship management, and navigating complex local WHS regulations. He is well suited to handle large-scale projects and drive strategy partnerships.
That's true. Mr. Jin's experience with cross-functional teams and building long-term client relationships is impressive. His skill in contract negotiations are crucial. However, his approach is more traditional, and we might need someone who can be more flexible, especially with client customization. Still, his focus on WHS complaints is a definite strength.
Right, Ms. Yawen combines technical expertise with sales acumen, giving her an edge in understanding clients' needs and proposing tailored solutions. Her proactive approach to building relationships and her focus on WHS and conflict management is fitted for APS's device market.
What stood out with her was her flexibility in negotiations and ability to adopt solutions, particularly in Southeast Asia. I also appreciate her focus on business reviews to strengthen relationships and drive growth. However, she may need more experience in leadership and managing WHS at scale.
True, but is she ready for the leadership demands for this role? We need someone who can shape both team and business. Mr. Jinxing's mentoring approach standard out in this area. He has demonstrated success in leading teams and developing talent, which aligns with our needs for this role.
Good point. Leadership is key, especially in the APAC region, where challenges vary across countries. We need someone adaptable, grounded in strategy. I do think Ms. Yawen could grow into this leadership role with her experience in managing sales teams.
It's a tough decision, both bring value if we need immediately leadership experience and proven APSA track record. Mr. Jinxing seems like the stronger fit, but if you want someone who can offer a fresh approach and focus on client tailored solutions, Ms. Yawen could be the one.
I agree. Both will be assets. But for this role, we will need someone to drive revenue and foster relationships across diverse markets. Mr. Jinxing's experience and ability to execute strategies makes him the stronger choice.
I think we are in agreement. Then let's offer Mr. Jinxing the position. We can continue developing Ms. Yawen's leadership skills in a future role as she gains exposure to regional challenges.
Looking at our candidates, Mr. Jinxing clearly has stronger abilities. However, I have concerns. Since he's married, I worry his family responsibilities might cause distractions or conflicts that will affect his work performance.
I understand your concern, but we must focus on cohering criteria which are based on skills and professional competence. His marino status shouldn't overshadow his ability to deliver results. Personal life is separate and there's no evidence it will interfere with his work.
Yes, but married individuals often have additional commitments, which could lead to unexpected absences or the need for scheduling flexibility. I'm just considering the risk that might not be as prominent with a single candidate?
So the personal commitment exact, but many merit professional manages them well. So our focus should be on how they contribute to the company's success. Mr. Jingxing's skill and experience are exactly what we need.
I see your point. Focusing on professional capability aligns with our company values. Still, I wonder if there are any policies or past experiences that support not considering marital status in the decision.
Our recruitment policy is clear. Access candidates rate and capability, considering personal circumstances like marital status with undermine objective criteria and raise essential ethic concerns. It's best to base our decision on their ability to perform in the role.
You are right. We must ensure fairness. Given Mr. Jinxing's qualifications and track record, he's the ideal candidate.
Exactly. We should proceed with candidates whose professional skills best match our needs. Mr. Jinxing is our top choice, regardless of the marital status.
Well, let's move forward with offering him the position.
Sounds like a plan. I'll get the ball rolling on the offer and ensure both candidates receive feedback in the next few days.